Welcome back to lesson 3 of the instructor tutorial on how to teach on the iAfrica Co-op platform. The first part of lesson 3, we dealt with how to add course information, and part 2 of this course, we are going to be dealing with how to add lessons and quizzes. If we go back to our dashboard and go down the page, we will get to this part, written course builder. This is where you start building your course. In the first, if you click on the course, add a new topic, you will be prompted to add a topic name. From the first video, from the first lesson, we had identified 5 topics that we're going to be looking at, which is introduction. You have to write a summary of the course, of the topic. Then you have to add the topic, add another topic. Second lesson, we said registration. And your profile. You can add as many topics as you want, as necessary for your course to be complete. After adding all the topics, you can choose whichever order. You can easily drag and drop the topics and arrange them in whichever order you want your courses to follow, your topics to follow. So depending on what you want to achieve. So our course has 5 parts, and it's in this order. So if ever you want to edit a topic, you just go to this pen here. For example, on adding a new course, maybe you want to edit the topic name or edit the summary. You simply go there and click update. Right. Now, for each of the topics, you now want to add lessons. If you click on lessons, you'll be taken to this page, and you can then start drafting your lesson. So you add the title, introduction. It could be lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, but you can write introduction. For this one, it's just the introduction. Then you can upload any documents or any media that you might want to upload for the introduction, and you can upload your video tutorial. I think, yes, I'll copy and paste my video tutorial and whatever other attachment. Our video tutorial is 3 minutes 51 seconds. So you 3 minutes 51 seconds. You update. Already the video will be appearing there. If you want to add lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, you can do so. I'll on this, for example, on add a new course, we said it's divided into 2 parts. So if we add a lesson, the first lesson is adding course information. You then have to go and select the video for adding course information and any other tutorials that any other media that you want to add onto that lesson. Then you update the lesson. Then lesson 2 will be adding lessons and quizzes. Lesson 2 is adding lessons and quizzes. Then you update. So this is how your course, how you will build your course. You can then add your videos on there. So now the next part, let's look at how to add a quiz. For each of the lessons, you might want to have a video, then a quiz after. You might want to have your lesson, then add a quiz after the lesson. So, and also there is a point that I missed to explain. If you are going to be adding video tutorials, please make sure that they are not longer than 5 minutes, or at least if they are long, let them not be more than 10 minutes long. The attention span is very limited, so try to make the videos as short as possible. If possible, you can break them up into parts, into smaller parts. That's what I had done with the adding a new course. The video ended up it was now 21, it was 21 minutes long. So I had to break it down into 2. So sometimes you might need to break it into 2 parts instead of 1 long video. You might need to break it into 2 or more parts. So in adding a quiz, you simply click on quiz, you enter the quiz, type your quiz title, introduction. You're asking questions on introduction. You save and next. You then add a question. On the introduction, write your question here. So let's write our question. iAfricaCooP has no website. So this is a true or false type of question, but you can select the question type if it is a single choice type of question, or a multiple choice type of question, or an open-ended, or essay, or fill in the blanks type of question. On single and multiple choice, on single choice, it means that out of the answers given, there is only one that is correct. And on multiple choice, it simply means that out of the number of answers given, two or more uh, answers could be correct. On the other type of questions, they are not yet active at the moment, but we will be activating them soon. So you can save and continue. You can enter as many questions as possible. Okay, this is a true or false type of question. So you can display points. If you want to display the number of points for the question, you select display, and you can describe if, for example, the first part, if your question has two parts, you can then say the first part of the question has so much and the second part has so much. So this is the true or false, and you have to save the answer. It will be marked true. Then you save and continue. You can then add another question, as many questions as necessary. But for now, let's leave it as is. So that's it on how to add a lesson and how to add quizzes. Now, after you have gone, after you have added your course, you can then save the draft. On our next lesson, we'll be looking at monetization of the course. The draft, we will submit it for review after we have also decided on the monetization of the course. So see you on our next lesson, where we will be looking at lesson 4, which is monetization of the course.